Hi Aquarius, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your April 2024 career tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at the astrological energies of April, but more importantly, focus on your career, your job, your self-worth. Where is it that if you are considering a job move or career move or possibly retirement or investing, your money challenges or your money triumphs, this is where we're going to look at those energies, okay, Aquarius? This is a big month. April is probably one of the biggest months of the entire year. We do open up the month on eclipse season, as well as we are literally getting ready to step into Mercury retrograde on April 1st in Aries. And then we have a huge, what I think is probably one of the most important aspects to your finances is going to be this Uranus and Jupiter conjunction in Taurus on the 20th. So before we get too much further, I do want to thank you for your likes, subscribes, and comments. Thanks for giving my videos a thumbs up. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to my new subscribers as well as my returning ones. I have lots of free content here on YouTube. Do take a look at all of the playlists. They have plenty of content, and I leave some important ones that I think will be helpful for you, as I already have filmed those April monthlies. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising sign there as well, okay? All right, Aquarius, we're going to get right into it, but do know I do offer personal tarot readings. If you are wanting to know how all of this energy is working with you in your chart, I have a link below for my personal tarot readings, and it'll take you to scorpiosoultime.com, okay? All right, Aquarius, let's see what Spirit has for you. You start off with the Knight of Swords in the upright, week 1 of April, as well as the Sun card, Leo energy there in the reverse. Second week of the month, you do have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the 6 of Wands, also in the reverse. Third week of April finds you with the 2 of Wands, lots of fire energy here I'm seeing. Makes sense with all that Aries energy, as well as the 2 of Pentacles. Last week of April finds you with the Page of Cups, as well as the Magician. This is probably the best energy to get that very last week of April, Aquarius, especially because that is when we have that conjunction with Uranus and Jupiter. So really big moves looking like coming for you at the end. And look, I literally just turned over the deck and you have that Ace of Pentacles. So I'm actually going to take that out, especially because we are doing a career reading. So I think that's really important for you all. So I'm going to keep that as an overarching energy that you all could be working with this month, okay? Now let's go ahead and pull out a card that's going to represent the energy that you left out of March with. Remember, we did have that March 25th Libra full moon eclipse. Remember, that is about relationships. Where is it that justice versus people being unjust could come up? Let's see what energy you are bringing into April as we come into that Mercury retrograde and all the other energy. So you have the 7 of Cups that you're coming out of March with. 7 of Cups is that card of so many options, not really knowing which one to go with. I do think, Aquarius, one of the most positive aspects of Pluto in your sign is that you have so many opportunities, so many new things are coming into your awareness. And I do think that the challenge, though, is that sometimes you have so many ideas that you get analysis paralysis, not really sure what to focus on. This 7 of Cups, as you can see, focuses on all these different cups, so many opportunities, not knowing which one to land on. If this was you back in March, remember this energy is carrying with you into April. And I do think that Mercury retrograde will actually be a benefit. I think it will help you slow down, will help you be able to focus on maybe only 3 cups of the 7, okay? So I think this is a really interesting card for you coming into this month. Really focus on where you can get laser pinpointing what you want to do in the month of April. I think that's going to be really important, okay? So let's move these down. Let's make sure everyone is in focus here, in frame. All right, let's go ahead and pull an overarching theme card. Spirit, if you can send Aquarius an overarching theme card, extra messages for this month of April in their career. Okay, and you have the Knight of Air. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Extents, okay, let me get closer to my eyes. Events that occur with great speed, take time to carefully review your options, and creative solutions. Now, I will tell you, Aquarius, I already see that very first week of the month, that Knight of Swords. So, Spirit is already giving you plenty of warning here, Aquarius. Do not rush into things that you are not ready for. Make sure throughout the month, but especially that first week, you are paying attention to what is it that you need to put more, maybe more care and time towards. I do think the challenge always with the Knight of Air is that he's so impulsive. He's ready to go. He's like just bolting into that energy of like, okay, what's next? What's next? And especially with all of this air energy here, make sure you're thinking through what you need to do. Remember, Mercury is retrograde during this month. So this is already telling you, don't rush into making rash decisions. Don't rush into signing documents. And I do think that's going to be a challenge, especially with those who have all of this Aries energy with them. You know, all of us are going to be dealing with that throughout the month of April. It's like Aries wants to go, 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 right? But with it in, with Mercury in the sign slowing down, there's going to be that tug of war between them. So just pay attention to what you're getting into and what you are writing. So when I'm looking at the month as a whole, I will say that you have a lot of positive cards. The Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, that Two of Wands, that Ace of Pentacles, and that Magician. Really powerful cards, Aquarius, but many of them are in the reverse. And I do think that many of them are in the reverse because of this impulsive Knight of Sword energy, as well as that Knight of Air, like I said, as well as you're coming out of March with the Seven of Cups. So week by week, really pay attention to the fine details. Don't rush into things that you are feeling like maybe I can see here that second week of April, you're already feeling like maybe you were passed over for a promotion or conversations of something maybe you are not getting recognized for, okay? This third week of the month, I can see with the Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, decision-making needing to happen, and you're not quite sure which way to go. And by the time you end the month, some major opportunity could fall in your lap, especially after that conjunction with Uranus and Jupiter. So just keep in mind throughout the month, Aquarius, is that you have so much great energy, but it's going to, how it manifests is going to be based on how you react to the outside world, right? If people are coming to you too quickly and you're just, you're being reactionary as opposed to being proactive, that's going to be a huge issue, okay? So just keep that in mind throughout your month. I do think that first week of April, when you have that Knight of Swords and the Sun card, really nice energy here with the action, but also I do think that that Sun card, some type of really happy news is underway, but it almost feels like with the sweeping energies that you're experiencing, you may not all see them that first week of April, especially with all the Aries energy. Venus moves into Aries on the 4th. We do have that total solar eclipse the next week, so you're already going to be feeling that energy. So that Sun card is like really huge sun, right? Really good, vibrant energy, but that along with the Knight of Swords can make you be really hasty. So just pay attention, Aquarius, okay? All right, now by time we enter into the second week of April, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, both in reverse. This is the week of that total solar eclipse, new moon in Aries on the 8th. Same day, the Sun is conjunct Chiron. I do feel like with that Sun conjunct Chiron, both in Aries, there is a bit of being in your feelings, okay? I do think that during this time with these two cards, it feels like you have all this self-worth, meaning like, you know, you deserve this, or you've been slaving through this job for this many years, or you've done all the right steps to get you here and you should be getting some type of accolades. But I do feel like that eclipse creates some type of tension, or it's almost like you're feeling like, okay, I know that I'm going to be the one chosen for this opportunity, and then you get passed over. Or this is more in your head. This could definitely be mental energy that you're like expelling, and it's not really the case. Maybe they just overlooked you because so much is going on. So keep that in mind around the eclipse. Plant new seeds though in your head, Aquarius, of where you want the future to go, regardless of what comes out and manifests that week, okay? Okay, now by time you get to that third week of April, this is when we do have the Sun entering Taurus on the 19th. A day later, Uranus is conjunct Jupiter in Taurus, and then the Sun in Taurus is square Pluto in your sign on the 21st. This is huge energy, okay, Aquarius? And I do think that many of you all are going to really feel this. And I do think these two that are like conflicting, one is upright, one is in the reverse. Wands versus Pentacles, money versus passion. Where is it that you are so wanting to make something happen, but maybe you're pushing too hard, or maybe something comes up in your lap that you never even dreamed was going to happen, a major job opportunity, or someone high up in the company comes and congratulates you for something. There's some kind of really big opportunity, but I will warn you that this energy is so, I don't want to say volatile, but it just feels like it's not stable, and you're gonna really need to take your time. Remember that Seven of Cups. Take your time before rushing into an outcome or a decision, okay? And then once you end the month, you have this huge energy here with, remember you had that Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Some opportunity you have been waiting for manifests by the end of April. Now, I will tell you by the end of April, this is when we do have Mars entering Aries on the 30th and Venus enters Taurus on the 29th. At the end of the month, I do think that you're going to have this interesting push, Aquarius, because on May 2nd, Pluto begins retrograding in your sign at 2 degrees of Aquarius. So I do think there's going to be this slowing down. And I think this is going to be this opportunity for you to take your time to take all this energy that happened back here in the month and really sit with it, not feeling like you have to rush. And I feel like that Magician card coming is like this beginning point of you now able to focus on what you really want. So I think this is going to be a big month, Aquarius, for you, especially because of that Pluto energy, also because of all that Taurus energy. All the fixed signs are really going to feel that. I do think that this is the month to like not rush through anything, but also make sure you're taking your time with any major decisions that come up, because I do feel like some type of benefic money news does come in by May, okay? All right, Aquarius, I hope you all have a great April. If you haven't already looked at those April general readings, I'll leave the link below. I'll talk to you later.